What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another Minecraft video for Bedrock 1.14.2. Today we'll be looking at nether wart farms for your Minecraft survival world. This farm is super cheap and easy to make. Very little resources. Of course you have to go to the nether to be able to get the nether wart, but that shouldn't be too hard. You need some water, not too much. Simple and easy to make. Great for your Minecraft survival world, no lag, everything completely free. It is manually done. You can make it automated, but it's not as efficient because you do not get the full amount, and you have to replant it anyway. There is no quick way, no automated way to replant another wart onto the soul sand. So this is, I split it down into two categories. This is the easy one, so like easy, cheaper resources than what you would used to have. Downside is you lose 2 rows here, so there would, in the other version there's 2 extra rows here, so you are losing 2 rows here, but it is cheaper resources and easy to make. If you look at this one over here, this one is a completed full version. Like it's got dispensers instead of just water buckets. So the way this one works is you flick the lever and it unpowers pistons, which just pull down the sand blocks, which is keeping the water in place, and it's flicking back up. So this is an easy one, but it's not as efficient, and it's kind of, so it kind of spills everywhere. So I've split it down into categories, so it's way easier to start it, and for like, but still, from that's actually quite a lot, and that wasn't, and most of them weren't even fully grown. When you get fully grown, that's when you get the good amount of, like maybe 8 stacks or so. This is good when you have cleric villagers, because if you unlock their trade, you can trade nether wart for emeralds. So I think it's 16 or 32 nether warts for an emerald or something like that. Excuse me. So it's quite easy emerald generator as well. So if you have like a giant emerald farms and stuff, if you need emeralds really quick, set up these farms that I've been putting on this channel, and we'll get you emeralds really quick, especially if you have a lot of villagers. So for this farm, it is a little bit harder to get resources. So you've got a water bucket in each of these dispensers. That's a little bit harder. You've got a little bit of a bigger area because we don't need to have that system in with the water, because water will flow 8 blocks from this point. Quite easy, just a bit of redstone, some repeaters, just a hopper and a chest here to collect it, just like that. Glowstone. So you don't have to make it glowstone, but I would say you do make it glowstone, because it looks really good, and it does keep the nether wart growing way quicker. So that's that farm, that's that one. This one does look a little bit ugly, just heads up, but if you need it just to start off to get some nether warts, some emeralds and stuff, quite easy to do. Alright, so let's get into the tutorial. So for the easy one, this one over here, you're going to need 36 soul sand, 36 nether wart to begin with. The nether wart you're going to need, you'll get way more in the future. 6 pistons, 12 sand, 2 water buckets or an infinite water source nearby, and you're going to need a bucket to carry it over. 6 redstone, 30 blocks of your choice, and 6 torches. Now this is just for one tile, so like 1/2, so like this bit here, just this part, just this one little bit here, because it's very easy to stack. So you could stack this like how I've done here. This is just an example of the stacking. But so excluding this part over here, this is just this one part. I'll show you in a minute. So if we grab these materials out, easy fit. So first off, we'll go do this. So easy peasy. I'll build it over here. So we're going to start off with a 6x6, 4, 5, 6. So 6 across, and then 6 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then fill that in. So you have a 6x6 to soul sand. There we go. Now, you can just put your nether warts in now, or you can put them in later. It doesn't really matter. I would leave them for later though. So next thing you need to do is you need to grab some sand. Or actually, you put your pistons down here. So one block down from where your soul sand is, place your pistons here, like that. So they're in the ground there. So when you place your sand on top, it lines up perfectly with that. And then you create a little space down here, right next to the pistons, so you can place all your redstone in. So there's your pistons, sand, and dirt gone. So next off we need to place some blocks around. Oh no, not dirt, whoops. Dirt. What a dirt that was. Next off we're going to need to place blocks, so when this is powered, so you can put... Oh, another thing I didn't include. You're going to need some sort of power source, so like a lever would be perfect. So like just a lever to flick it on and off, you know, quite simple, easy, and cheap. Just one cobblestone and one stick. So we do this. Oh no, that's wrong. We'll do it one back. So one back, so we have this gap here, just like so. We have just like a little bit of a loop around. You're going to place blocks surrounding it all. That comes down to the very edge up here. Okay, so then you're going to place blocks just like this on top of that redstone there. So it creates this little section here that you can keep it. Now what you can do is you can place your one water bucket that you have, and you can go off, get the other water, and then you can do this, place it right there, grab the water, place it again, and then grab, place. And then that's your water bit done. Next we just basically need to plant the nether wart. There we go. Nether wart fully planted. Now in the center here, because you're going to need some lighting for this, so you're going to go, so it's 6, so you're going to find the exact center, which is like right here somewhere. So there should be 2 there. It's fine if there's 3 there because you can't get a perfect center. There should be 2 on each side. And I do recommend placing it so there's 3 at the front. And then you're going to place your 6 torches on each side, just like so. So that will provide lighting for your nether wart to grow efficiently. So that's that farm done. So let's just observe. So we placed in a 6x6. So that's 36 nether wart we placed in. Oh, we also need, so yeah, so that's good. So if I turn the random tick speed up, game over. Random tick speed to, let's say, 100, and watch this grow. Wait till it gets fully grown, and then we'll see how much we get back out of it. So as you can see, the nether wart has fully been grown. All of that, see, just a few bits. All fully grown out, aside from a couple, yeah, all good. So that would take usually a little bit of a while. Let's just get more. Oh god. No, okay. I hate typing in the Xbox, so you can't paint. Game roll, random tick speed, and reset the battery one. So now if we flip the lever, so we put 36 into that. Probably should do it like that. And you gotta wait a bit, so some do get caught on the sides, you know, a little bit like that. But like I said, this is the cheap and easy one to make. So now if we collect another one, we made 36. So that'd be, oh my god, wow. So it does produce more than what you put in, and then you can replant it. So that's the easy farm done. And then moving over to this farm, this is a little bit more technical and complicated, but it does work more efficiently. Why is this not going over here? Anyway, it does work way more efficiently because you have extra rows, and it is all put into this one chest here for you, so you don't have to run and collect it. Easy. Alright, let's see the materials in this one. So for this one, per tile, well actually, so this is just one tile here. This is one section. So the resources you will need for this is you'll need 14 water buckets, 14 dispensers, 32 redstone, 2 redstone repeaters, 21 glowstone blocks, that is recommended, 50 trapdoors of your choice, so you will need those to put on the sides, or you can use blocks if you want to make it look hideous. 2 blocks of your choice, probably get just a stack, just in case you need to do any towering up or anything like that. 1 hopper, 1 chest, 1 lever. So for this one you're going to need a stack and 48 of soul sand to begin with, and a stack and 48 of nether wart to begin with. So we're going to start off with the soul sand here. So we're going to place it in a 7x8 formation, just over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the formation that you need to place it in. And then you're going to leave a 1 block gap and then move over here. So there's one block gap in between, and do the exact same. So just like so, and then 8 blocks back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Easy. Do that. And just fill this in. Now you can place your nether wart on top, but I would not recommend it, just because it's better to, for this one, you might want to test your system. So if we get our dispensers, we need to actually get a block here. So you need to just place your dispensers like this, just like so, facing inwards to that 1 block gap in between them. So if we do this, just like so, and just place them all across in a line, like that. So they're all facing that way, and easy to manage. Okay, and then we do the exact same on the other side. So everything you do on one side, you'll do exactly the same on the other side. Just like so. And then we can get rid of these. I have a horrible way of getting rid of stuff. So that's that part done. Now it's going to be the little bit of a tedious part. We need our trapdoors over here. So for this part, you decide where you want your chest to be. So if you want your chest to be here, place it there. So we're going to do that now. So grab your chest, and whatever side you want it to be on, I'm going to place it on this side, just like so. And cut this side off. And place your hopper going into it. So the hopper should be in line with the soul sand, just the last piece of soul sand there. And the chest should be just 1 out, just like so. And then if we, now in survival, this might be a little bit harder, but what I tend to do is I tend to use blocks like this and place the trapdoors on the bottom of those blocks. In survival mode, what you can do is you can crouch and place on the side of that trapdoor, just like that, if you don't want to place those blocks down. And then you just go to put them all up and do the exact same. For this side, I'm just going to do this, it's a lot quicker. Oops. There we go. Okay, so on this side now, you need to place a trapdoor on the floor like that, so it heats up. So it does that exactly the same. And then you're going to drop down, crouch, and place it on the top of that trapdoor like that. So you've got like a little bit of a back bit here. Then you're going to do the exact same on the other side. So you're going to crouch and place it on the chest. You're going to cover the chest like that, and then you're going to make it do that, and then exactly the same, just like that. Or what you could do is you could have this bit open, but you do need this trapdoor here. That's a necessity, and you need the trapdoor on that side, just at least on the bottom. You don't have to have it at this point here, but it is recommended because when the nether wart come down, they might slip. So for now, I will just put it there. Now we need to, with the remaining 14 of the trapdoors, we need to place a block on top, and just basically place block 3, and then do this, and place the trapdoors above the dispensers. So when the water shoots out, the nether wart sitting down here don't fling off and over. That's the problem what I found when I was testing it out. And so this just resolves that, and it's easy. Cheap, just trapdoors, easy to make. Just place them literally like that, and that's basically done. So all of these resources we don't need, well, aside from the dirt, which probably do need. Excuse me. Now what we need to do is we need to grab all of our water buckets, and we're going to fill our dispensers with the water buckets. So in every dispenser, place 1 water bucket. I'd recommend you having the water buckets you need, so 14 water buckets, and then just creating a little source bit here, just like little source, because you're also going to need where your chest is. So like right here, you're going to place a water bucket. So I recommend you keep an extra bucket, and then you fill up all of your dispensers like so. And there we go. Now that's all filled. What we need to do now is we need to come to where the chest is, right here. We need to go all the way across, and where that dispenser is, place 1 block there, so that comes down like that. Do the exact same on the other side, just like that, and then there's the blocks that you need gone. Next we're going to get our redstone repeaters, nether wart, glowstone, and lever. These are the last of the resources we need. So if we get our redstone and place it all over the top of the dispensers, just a piece of redstone on the top of each dispenser, and then bring it down to this block and down again, and then place your repeater facing into it. So this is going to be where your input goes, so this block here. Oh. So if you don't want that problem with the trapdoor, move your lever back one, and then it's easier. You will require 1 more bit of redstone if you would like to do that though. So do the exact same on each side. Excuse me. Then go each side like that. Repeater on each side just to keep the signal strength going, and then go like that. Easy. And then so when you flick this lever, yep, the water will just be shot out, and it will bring all of those nether warts down into this central column, which will be brought into this hopper here, which will collect it all and store it into the chest. And if we just turn that off, you need to flick it twice, which turns it all off, and then that's basically done. So you need to place in your glowstone dust, so it goes here. So over that water, in the middle column here, you can place it 1 up if you would like, although it does make it easier for planting nether wart. But for planting nether wart, you can open all these trapdoors and just kind of do that. So I'm going to place it 1 above, just for convenience. So do it like that. So 7 long row down the middle, and then go 3 blocks out. So 1, 2, 3. So you have a 3 block gap. So there should be 3 blocks in between it, and then place another row of 7, just like so. Do the exact same on the outside. So 1, 2, 3 block, and then that's your glowstone done. Now we can get rid of our redstone, that and that. And now it's just time to place the nether warts in. So you just place them all in. All just like this. There's one now done. Now the great thing about this one is you can make this any size you need to fit your convenience, and it's completely stackable, easy to make. The only thing that would be probably the most expensive is the glowstone and the water buckets for the dispensers. The dispensers are a bit of a pain to craft themselves, but that's not too hard all in all. So that is basically done. So we put 64 and 38 into that, and that would equal somewhere around that equals somewhere around 112 nether wart. So we put 112 nether wart into that. So if we get rid of that, and then I'll put the random tick speed. I'll just do it like this because I can't be bothered doing it any other way. I set it to 200 just so it grows really fast. Let's turn that up more. Come on. So once these are fully grown and they are fully ready to harvest, so like you can tell they're ready to harvest by that they've got this like really dark tint to them, as you can see. These ones here, so like this here, they're a bit shorter and they're not ready to grow because they don't have that dark tint to it. It's still kind of really light. See, there you go, that's ready to harvest. We'll just wait for the last of them. See, it's just that one. Yep. So let's reset the random tick speed. Otherwise, we'll mess up. Reset that to 1. And then that should be nice and simple. Then what we do is, so we had a stack and 48 go into this. So we're going to flick the lever. Now see, that is a little bit of a problem. They do sometimes go over the edge. So if I go like that and flick that back into the current. So that is a little bit of a problem. So if you would like to prevent that problem, you could either place blocks or trapdoors all along and just use that and do that. So like the trick is, if you close the trapdoor while you're standing there, you can do this and place them all in. So how much did we make out of that? Oh, we still got some coming in. Oh wow, oh wow. So from this just one harvest, when they're fully grown, you make a profit of, so we had 64 plus 48, so do that. So there is your profit margin right here. So you make 3 stacks and 22 profit. And I don't even think they were all fully grown, they were mostly fully grown. But so you make at least 3 stacks and 22. And you can tile this together to create what you need and what you want. So thank you. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Please like and subscribe and turn on notifications when the video comes out. Please let me know in the comments if you would like to see any farms, anything that you would like. Thank you for watching.